Hi, my name is Liz Shiro and I create videos about minimalism on YouTube. But today, I am getting exposed. Those are my junk drawers, and if you don't have a junk drawer at home and your home is perfect, you are a superhero. Yes, I do own less things than most people do because I made a conscious decision to declutter a lot of things in my life in the past year. But still, there are some things that they're not perfect. The reason why everybody has junk drawers is dedicated for those things that are just super convenient. So like your phone, your wallet, in my case a camera, tooth floss, hand cream, lipstick, other things that I kind of use every single day. But then there are other things in the junk drawers that don't actually belong in there. There are these items that you use, but you don't actually use them every single day. My philosophy regarding just cleaning and decluttering, everything in your home should have a home. So for example, a pair of scissors, you have a place in the kitchen for those, put them back in the kitchen. I'm telling you, go put those scissors in the kitchen right now. Pause this video and go do it. I'm not emotionally ready for this. I hope you are, because this is going to be quality decluttering content. Let's do this. First things first, these are my junk drawers. I have two over here and there's one in the other cupboard. As you can tell, they are the top two. This is my other junk drawer. There's a lot of meds and like paperwork and a Blundstone foot. I don't know what this is called in English. In Russian, it's called stelka. Word of the day. I took everything from the junk drawers and I dumped it onto the floor just to see what I actually have inside of these junk drawers. So these are all the things that I have from the three drawers, and now I'm just going to start organizing. Currently, as I'm going, I'm kind of like removing the garbage, and also I am just putting things together with like similar items. For example, I have like medicine over here. I'm gonna put it with the rest of the medicine. This is the cuticle oil. You can tell I have two. This one is new and this one is old because I ran out and I just never threw it out, so it's time. These scrunchies, I've been looking for them for so long. They've just been in here all along. I thought I lost all of them. No wonder I lose everything. This is a chopstick. I'm going to put it in the kitchen. This is an extra charger that I was looking for. It's so crazy. I don't really have a home for any of these things. I just kept on dumping them in the junk drawers. And like I knew I had them, I just had no idea where I had them. Like I have a mask over here and I kept on losing all my masks, and I thought I just like lost them outside, but they were all here. Crazy. I threw out all the garbage that I thought was unnecessary, but then I kind of got overwhelmed with the amount of stuff I had on the floor and I just didn't know what to do next. This video is a good representation that I get very overwhelmed by clutter, even if it's a little bit of clutter. I just have so much in front of me, I don't know where to start. So I went to my appointment, and when I came back, I thought I had this brilliant idea that instead of just going in and just grouping everything, I should dedicate a theme to each drawer, and that's what I did. I am back. I had my appointment and I am back to decluttering. I just thought about how I'm going to approach, even though this is not like a lot of stuff, it's still a lot for me. So the top drawer by my desk, I'm going to reserve that for the most essential things. So for example, my pants, my glasses, and my hand cream. Those are like the main things. The bottom, the second one, would be for my kind of like creams, and for the things that I reach out for, like for example floss, every single night. Everybody should floss, and I do it every single night, and this is where I'm going to keep it. For my jewelry, I actually bought this organizer over here. My mom said it reminds her of a fishing equipment storage box, but I keep all my jewelry in here. I have a few pieces. I have a pearl necklace that doesn't fit in here, but most of the pieces that I have fit, and I absolutely love it. So everything that is beauty related, so like scrunchies, I don't own a ton of hair elastic or scrunchies. I own about 5, so they're all in this drawer over here. My big drawer, that's where I keep all my smaller pieces of clothing, like my winter stuff are in there currently, or my underwear. But the very top one, that was like a true junk drawer. I have like stones in there that I collected over the years. Currently, all the things that I have in there are craft supplies. So for example, all my sewing kit is in there, but also my pencil crayons. I still do color a lot, but I don't color enough for it to be my absolute essential. So I, for the most part, have a few things to declutter / put away, but for the most part, I got everything. Right now, I'm going to call my local pharmacy and figure out how to dispose of my expired meds.
Hi, pharmacy.
Hi, my name is Liz, and I just have a question. So I have a bunch of expired medicine.
Yeah.
And I was wondering how to dispose of it properly.
Yeah, you can just bring them in and we'll dispose them for you.
Like for example, I have this whole entire jug of unknown medicine. I have no idea what this was for. That is it for the medicine. I am going to go to the pharmacy and bring that over there because half of this, I don't even know what it is, as sad as it sounds. I know somebody commented on one of the latest videos that I should cut all my medicine up and like put it in the washroom, like put it in the toilet, but I read that that's actually not great because it goes into our water system. So if you bring it to the pharmacy, they will dispose of it correctly. This is something I am very glad I did today because every single time I opened those drawers, I felt like I was very unproductive. And it's really interesting because my room got messy over the past week. And that rarely happens to me because everything like in the drawers and outside of the drawers was just a mess, and I felt very unproductive. This is it for this video. You know, it's really hard to do decluttering type of content because you want to show the process, but if I went into a single detail about every single object in my possession, it would be a 3-hour video. So I'm trying to show you the absolute basics and the absolute necessities for you to understand the decluttering process that I go through. What is your decluttering process? I am very curious to hear your opinions and your decluttering tips if you've got any. Okay, Liz, you can do the outro now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts about this video, please comment them all down below. Also, give me a big thumbs up, and lastly, subscribe to my channel for more videos about minimalism every Saturday. Bye!